Rocket Pat here. Alright guys, it's another rocket day in the jungle. The last thing I needed, first thing this morning, was you to walk out on me. Man, it's the damnedest day. I put a video out, seems like every time I put a video out, I lose subscribers, man. Has that happened to anybody else? Man, I put a video out last night and lost 3 subscribers in one night, man. Woo, doggy, they're falling like trees around here. All right, guys, we're today looking at this big real estate we got going on over here. And that is quarter panel for a 1967 Cadillac Calais. 2-door sedan. Or, I'm sorry, yeah, no, 2-door coupe. That's it. It ain't a sedan, it's a coupe, dumbass. All right, so this big hot rod, it comes equipped with your 20 body trunk. I'm sure you can put 20 dead bodies in there. I mean, dude, seriously. You can make a Prius out of the damn deck lid. Just saying. I'm sure you could definitely park one in there. I mean, that's like a living room in some countries. I'm just saying. So, the car's pretty sweet. It's not perfect by any means, but it's definitely a, you know, it's a good driver that's in nice shape. Old boy said that the paint job on it is a Mako paint job. They didn't do too bad up there, but they didn't do worth the damn at fixing rust. Okay. I mean, yeah, it's a good 20-footer. All right, y'all know what I mean by 20-footer. Even back here on the deck lid. Uh-oh, we're out of focus. It's got goobity issues, mainly over there on the other side. So they didn't do a great job. All this white stuff the customer put on there. Yeah, but kind of a nice car. I've already taken the time to kind of adjust the carburetor out. That was the biggest problem with this thing. It was the reason why it wouldn't really start too well was because it wasn't in the idle circuit. It was on the main circuit because they had the throttle up too high, because then they didn't have the idle enrichment screws pulled out far enough to make the carburetor work at idle in the idle circuit. So the idle circuit was never working. They was always pulling on the primary circuit. When you got a car that's not running and you're pulling on the primary circuit, not on the idle circuit, they tend not to want to start up very well. So if you get that idle screw turned down where you're back down into the idle circuit, sometimes, you know, it helps a lot to make the engine run better. Let's see how it does now when I hit the key. And that was literally just coming up in here and adjusting our idle enrichment screws. So yeah, got it. Still trying to figure out what size engine that is. I'm gonna still do a tune-up on it, probably take the carburetor apart, clean it out. New cap rotors, plug wires, plugs. Also back here we've got a pretty good leak in the, let me turn that off so the fan ain't blowing into the camera. Back here in the back we got a pretty good leak on our valley pan. You can see oil everywhere up here. So the first thing I'm gonna do is yank this intake off and get it cleaned up. Get the valley pan off of it, get it all cleaned up, get the transmission cleaned up. Also notice that the transmission's kind of acting funny, it's low on fluid. We look down there, see if we can get down there to that selector shaft, which is gonna be right there. You can see it all oily. That's where it's gonna probably be leaking the transmission fluid out, and probably a new pan, gasket, filter. Another thing I gotta do is fix this power steering cooler. It should be mounted up here into these 2 holes, okay? But apparently at one time they've had to shorten the hose and they unbolted it. So I'll get some new hose and I'll replace it. It's leaking pretty bad anyway. It's kind of a sweat leak, meaning that it's coming through the hose itself. So we can fix that. Other than that, I don't know what else I'm going to have to do to it. Got to find out something about a coolant overflow jug. It came in, he said it was running a little hot. Opened up the coolant after it cooled down enough, and I found that it was low on coolant. Also think the hoses could probably need some changing going on. So I'll probably be taking all this front of this engine off and cleaning this up and tidying it up a little bit and seeing how much of his pocket I can put into my pocket. Yeah, so let me shut the hood so y'all can get a look at the whole thing in one fell swoop. Don't put your fingers into this hood, because I'm telling you right now, you do. When it comes down, it comes down. All right, guys, well, there is your 1967 Cadillac Calais 2-door hardtop sports coupe with, I don't know what size engine in it, but damn, look at that grill. If y'all don't think that grill is hot, I don't know what to tell you. All right, guys, well, y'all keep rocking and a rolling and a rolling and a rocking, and I'm gonna keep grinding it down.